Hello friends, welcome to the NISHCHAY series of BFM. In NISHCHAY series, we are covering MCQs, case studies, objective questions which are repeated in the exam. So, watch the video till the end, share it with your friends, share it on all your social media platforms, like this channel. Okay, firstly like this channel, subscribe to this channel, click on that bell icon. So, let's start. Okay. See here, importantly remember the questions in the exam, you will see it repeated from here. Many of them will be repeated. Okay. So let's start. A bank deposit of rupees 25,000. This is rupees 25,000. Rupees 25,000 will earn an interest at the end of 1 year. If it earns 10% compounded half yearly, so what will be the interest amount? Very important part over here. Because here it is compounded half yearly. Now let me explain you few points about this. What do you mean by half yearly? Okay. Whenever you have to do the compounding, firstly understand compounding means what? You have to use the formula. Which formula? A equals to P into 1 plus R raised to n. A equals to P into 1 plus R raised to n. Let me write it bigger. A equals to P into 1 plus R raised to n. A means what? The end amount. Amount. P is the principal. This you have studied in your schools, colleges also, right? P is the principal, R is the rate, and n is this period. But now the real catch comes. The real catch is half yearly. Whenever you have to do anything half yearly, your R will be R equals to R upon 2. Whatever is given over here in the problem, this R is to be divided by 2. And what about n? N becomes n into 2. N into 2. The number by which you divide R, same number you should multiply it to n. Kindly note this. The number by which you divide R, same number you multiply it to n. Point number 1. Second, now this is for half year. Half. If I am doing it for quarter, then what? Instead of half, I am doing it for quarter. So quarter. If I am doing it for quarter, then R equals to, now you give me. R equals to what? For quarter, R equals to? Comments, fast. Everyone. Let me see. R equals to R upon 4. And n equals to n into 4. Whatever number you divide by R, same number you will be multiplying it to n. Simple rule. So now use this. You will be using this now, half yearly. It's half yearly given. What is the new R now? So R becomes R equals to, see this, R upon 2, whatever is given, 10%. So now it will be half, 5%. What is new n? N is given as what? 1 year. So n is given as 1 year. So if it is 1 year, then here I will be using whatever number you divide by for R, same number you will multiply for n. So now what will be the n? Give me everyone. N will be what? N will be, let me see, n will be 2. 2. Why? Because n is 1. Here for R I have divided by 2. Because 10 upon 2. So n will be multiplied by 2. So 1 into 2. So now we got both R also, n also. Now use the formula. So A equals to P. What is P? 25,000. 25,000 into 1 plus R is what? 0.05. Now look at this. How come 0.05? How did I get this? 0.05. Because 5% means 5 divided by 100. So 0.05 raised to n. What is n? 2. So it will be 25,000 into 1.05 raised to 2. Now solve this, everyone. Give me the answer. I'll also do it on the calc. Okay. Let me try this on the calc. Everyone try it yourself. You also try, I will also try. Let's see who does it first. Okay? Comments, everyone in the comment section. What is it? 1.05 raised to 5. So into equal to, how to do this raised to? Always do into, press into, then equal to 2 times. Suppose if this would have been 3, then equal to 3 times. 4, equal to 4 times. Okay? So, do it. Raised to 2. So 1.157. So I am getting it. This answer I am getting it as 25,000 into 1 point. What is the answer you are getting? Everyone comments. I am getting it as 15757. Okay. Now multiply this into 25,000, because you have to multiply it with 25,000. So it is 28,940. It is 28,940. 28,940. Okay, point something, 0.62. So this is my total amount. Okay, but what do I want? I want the interest. What is the interest? So the interest over here is 28,940. A, sure, what do you mean by interest? Interest equals to A minus P. A minus P. What is A? 28,940. 28,940.6 minus P is what? 25,000. Principal. Okay, principal is 25,000. So now get the answer. It is something 3,000. 3,940. 3,940.6. This much is the interest which you will be getting. Okay. So no answer is over here. So let's make this 3,940.6. So this will be your answer. Okay. 3,940. This is your answer. Got it, everyone? So kindly remember, whenever you are doing it half yearly means R divided by 2 and N multiplied by 2. Now the same question if I ask you, everyone, try it yourself now. I'll ask you the same question, but I want to do it quarterly now. Same question, I want to do it quarterly. Now let's see. I'll wait for 1 minute now. Quarterly I want it, quarterly. You got this? Shall I rub this? You got this, everyone? I'll rub this. Okay? So I won't rub everything because much of the part is already good for us. So I'll only rub whatever is not required over here. So now give me the answer, everyone. Think about it. In the meantime, I'll rub this. Yes, give me the answer, everyone. Try it yourself. Everyone must try this because in exam you are there for the exam. I have already cleared all these exams. So now I want it quarterly now. Quarterly. So R equals to R upon 4. So R upon 4. What is R upon 4? 10 upon 4. 10 upon 4. What is 10 upon 4? 2.5. 2.5%. 2.5% means what? 0.025. Okay, percent means 0.025. Okay, then R is done. What is N? N equals to multiply by 4. So 1 into 4. So that is equal to 4 now. 1 is directly given. So 1 into 4, 4. So now what is the answer? Check out for A. A equals to P is what? 25,000 into 1.025. I'll directly write it now. 025 raised to 4. Isn't it? 1.025 raised to 4. Try it, everyone. into equal to 4 times. 1.025 raised to 4. So it is, what is the answer? 1.025 raised to 4, okay, into equal to 4 times. So 1.103, correct, you are getting 1.103. So it is equal to 1.103, okay, but this multiplied by what? 25,000. So multiplied with 25,000 now, what will you get? Check this. Multiplied with, what was it? 25,000. 25, 1, 2, 3. So it is 27,595. So 27,595. 27,595 point something. What is this point? 32. But this is A. But what do I want? I want interest. So interest is done how? Interest is to be done I equals to A minus P. A minus P. So that is equal to 27,595.32 minus 25,000. 25,000. So that is equal to everyone 2595. See this 2595.32. 32. So this is the answer you are getting for quarterly. If you are doing it quarterly, it is this. Okay. And for yearly, it was the earlier one. Got it, everyone? Got the concept clear? This is very important. Getting the concept clear is very important. Okay. Raise to, how to do this raise to. Okay. Now let's solve some theory. Next one. Read this. For physiological needs, retail banking covers which of the following services? Now physiological, what do you mean by this word physiological? This comes in Maslow's hierarchy. Okay, this comes in Maslow's hierarchy. What is Maslow's hierarchy? Maslow's hierarchy consists of 5 layers. Okay, 5 layers over here. I'll write it over here. Lowest level is physiology. Physiology. Physiological. The next level is safety. Third level is social. Fourth level is esteem. And fifth level is this actualization. Actualization. So these are the 5 levels of Maslow. Maslow. This comes from Maslow's hierarchy. Maslow. Okay, this comes from Maslow's hierarchy. Okay. So physiology. This comes from the lowest level. See, this person is the lowest income earner. This person is the highest income earner. Highest. And this person is lowest. Okay, and then these are in between, remaining all. Okay, so now we are talking of physiology. Okay, physiological needs means here core savings account, personal accident cover, housing loans, recurring FD, life insurance policies, tax planning, consumer, personal, home loan, auto loans, insurance cover, retail gold coins, health policies, mutual fund schemes. What will you suggest to the client who is having a physiological need? Hand to mouth. What will you suggest to that client? Yeah. What will you suggest? Will you suggest this recurring FD? That person will say, I am not having money to eat. Daily I am earning, daily I am spending. So what will I do with this FD? Will you suggest PL, home loan? Who will give home loan, personal loan? Who will give them? Okay, so gone. Insurance cover. Insurance? What insurance? भगवान मालिक है हमारा, सब भगवान देखता है, isn't it? So you will suggest only first part. Core savings account. Core savings means BCBS. Okay, BCBS, or you call it Jandan accounts. Okay, BCBS, Jandan, all these core savings account where basic facilities are given. Okay, what are the facilities in core savings account? Type in the comment section. Let me see. Core savings account. What are the facilities? Type it. Month. There are limitations for monthly deposit. There is a total yearly deposit limit. Then in a month, how many transactions can you do? Check everyone. Check this. Check this. Okay. The Imperial Bank of India was nationalized in dash and was named as SBI, State Bank of India. So, okay, how many of you are from SBI? You must at least know this. Those who are from SBI, you must know this. Yeah? Okay, let's go back to the history. Imperial Bank was formed when? When was it formed? It was formed, I think so, in 1917. And then, how was it formed? 3 banks were combined. Which were the 3 banks? Bank of Bengal, then Mumbai, and Madras. Okay, Madras. These 3 banks were combined to form the Imperial Bank in 1917, I think so, 17 or 18 it might be, but these 3 banks were combined. Then in 1955, after independence, after 1955, this bank was named as SBI. SBI, okay? This bank was named as, now there's a great history to these banks also, Bank of Bengal, Mumbai, Madras. There's a history to this. How these were formed. This you will see it in CAIIB. Whenever you will take the central banking as an elective, only those guys will see it. Central banking. It's very tough. Huh? So, in 1955 it was nationalized and named as SBI. Okay, so SBI has a long history. Kindly note. SBI is not a bank which has just formed. It goes back to 1917. Before that, it goes back to all these 3 banks. Okay, when were these banks formed? Got it? Foreign bank for the retail banking business mainly make use of. So, foreign banks for retail banking business, they make use of what? End-to-end outsourcing, partial outsourcing, in-house sourcing, and mostly outsourcing based on business model. So foreign banks do what? In-house, end-to-end, partial, or business model. Think, everyone, think over it. Let me see. It is? Okay, I'll give you the classification also then. Okay? Let me see what is the answer in the comment section. Generally, we do end-to-end outsourcing in foreign banks. Foreign banks do end-to-end outsourcing. Okay? End-to-end. Foreign banks. They do end-to-end outsourcing. Nationalized banks, they do in-house, nationalized. Okay? Nationalized banks do in-house. In-house. Nationalized. Nationalized. Okay? So they do in-house. Partial is done by private banks, Indian private banks. Indian private banks, they do partial. Okay? Private. So Indian private banks do partial outsourcing. Private. Okay? Got it? Business model, that is different. This is the main answer to this. So who does it? Who does what? Foreign banks do end-to-end, Indian privates do partial, and nationalized banks do in-house. Okay? As per the study, banks adopted the following models based on the technology and customer interface capabilities. So which is the model adopted by the banks? Look at this. Now this is known as delivery model. Check this. Which is the delivery model? Check it everyone. Delivery model. It is, see this, horizontally organized, predominantly horizontally organized, vertically organized, and predominantly vertically organized, and centrally organized. Which one is followed by the bank? Horizontally, vertically, predominantly horizontally, or predominantly vertically, or centrally? Which is it that is followed? It is, think over it, everyone, think over it. So what can be the answer in this? Is it horizontally organized, predominantly horizontally, vertically, or predominantly vertically? See here, I'll first give you the explanation. Okay, there are four, these are known as delivery models. Kindly note, the word over here is based on models based on technology and customer interface. These are all delivery models. How to deliver your to the customer. There are four delivery models. All these four horizontally organized. So there are these four delivery models. Horizontally organized, predominantly horizontally, vertically, and predominantly vertical. This one. Okay. So these are the four models. Now understand the concept behind each model. Firstly, predominantly horizontally. When you talk of this, directly horizontally. When you talk of this horizontally organized model, it means that the data is shared, everything is on data sharing. The data is shared within the same product, not between different products. Means what? Housing loan data will be shared with only housing loan. Personal loan data will be shared with only personal loan. Savings will be shared only with the savings department. No cross selling is or cross sharing of data is not there. That is known as horizontally organized data. Okay, horizontally organized. So here between the products, the data sharing is zero. Here data sharing between the products, it is 0%, zero. Okay, data sharing with other products is zero. Okay, now last part is vertically organized. See this, vertically. Where is it? This one. This vertically. Here it is 100%. Means what? Data sharing between the various products is 100%. Means what? It means that suppose if I am having the saving database, saving customers database, I'll share it with home loans. Home loans will share it with their data with me. We'll share it with PL. They'll share it with current account. Current account will share the data. Means it's a common database. Understand the main concept. Common database. Now when you have a common database, anyone can access any data. Isn't it better for the bank? That is the way. That is the way of future banking. The database should be common. So now you look at it. Your CBS, core banking software. What is this core banking software, CBS? Vertically organized. Your data in Kanyakumari can be viewed by somebody in Kashmir. Your data in home loan can be viewed by somebody in savings. Your data in current account can be viewed by somebody in personal loans. But understand the main concept within the same bank. Don't get confused over here. Means otherwise you'll think I'll share this as SBI Bank will share the data with SBI Life Insurance. These are separate companies. Within the same company, data sharing is allowed. But with different companies, it's not allowed. So data is shared within the same company. So nobody can catch you. Okay, got this point, everyone? So understand this concept of vertically organized and horizontally. Remaining two are in between. Means when I say PH means what? Predominantly horizontally. Here the data is shared roughly, I'll tell you 30%. some data is shared. Okay, and this in vertical, this predominantly vertically organized, here almost 70% of the data is shared. Now what happens due to data sharing? What is the advantage of data sharing? Advantage is you can outsource the jobs. Very important. That data which is not that much important, it can be outsourced. Means you can definitely put a DSA or put a BC business correspondent, and that person can also work. So what happens? Your stress decreases. Okay, your working stress decreases because of this. Okay, so that is the main point. Coming back next. So what is the answer? But answer is adopted. Yeah, the answer is A to D only. E is not there. Centrally organized model, it's nothing like this. Centrally organized model, we call it central office or that main server. Then we have below. Okay, that is separate. That is not related to this delivery. Got it, everyone? Clear? Move on. Which of the following is the academic research unit of RBI which keeps studying the opportunities and challenges in the new technology areas? Oh, now you'll get confused over here. Why? Because RBI has this also, this also, this also RBI has the stake in it, and this also RBI has the stake in it. So RBI has the stake in all of these. So now the question is, which is the right one? This you have it in your subject. I am taking this, I myself take RBWM, so I generally take this topic also. So now the question over here is, which one is looking after new technology areas, opportunities and challenges in new technology? Let me see the answer from your side. How many of you give me the correct answer? Let me see. Let's think over it. Many of you might be thinking technology word is there, so technology answer will be C or D, Institute of Banking and Technology or Technology and Innovation Hub. Many of you might be thinking that only. Why? Because technology, say this, technology, and here also technology. So you might be thinking. But kindly note, that is not the answer. Okay, that is not the answer. The real answer is this. IDRBT, Institute of Development and Research in Banking Technology. This is the right answer. Now you'll ask me, what is the logic? No logic. It's a job. Means I'll tell you, why are you the cashier in the bank? Why are you the in clearing department in the bank? No logic. Bank has told you, you are doing it. Same thing. This institute was built for that only. That's why it's doing it. Then what do the other institutes do? They have separate jobs. That will cover later someday. Okay, because they'll take around 15-20 minutes per means totally. Okay. Among the given, which of the following given stages there is more growth and sales volume peaks? Sales volume peaks. Where does the sales volume peak? Now, what are we talking of? Introductory, growth, maturity, and saturation. What do you think? What are we talking of? What is this all? What is all this? It is life cycle. Okay? PLC we call it. PLC, product life cycle. PLC, product life cycle. Okay, so product life cycle. What is this PLC? Anyone knows? It is like this. This is a graph. Okay, this is X time, and this is sales. Okay, PLC works like this. It goes from introduction phase here, then in growth phase, and then decline like this. This is introduction phase, intro. This is growth. This is maturity. Maturity. And this one is decline. Decline. Okay? Decline. So these are the 4 stages in any product life cycle. Okay? So now you tell me, these are the stages. So can anyone tell me the answer by just looking at it? But what is this saturation phase? Where is this saturation phase? There is no phase called as saturation in your PLC. PLC, these are the phases: intro, growth, maturity and decline. Simple. There is a lot of history to it. There is a lot of science to it. Okay? Means we have various techniques over here to increase the maturity of any product. Because here the sales is at the highest. So sales volume peaks. Sales volume will peak at maturity phase. C. There is nothing called as saturation phase. Instead there is decline phase. Okay? Got it everyone? Concept clear? Okay? So that was the final answer. Now before going, let me show you. Join the new batches coming up and the new Mahapack. Go to Adda 24/7. Always go through the app. In the app you will be getting 1% extra using the coin systems. So go to Adda 24/7. Click on, say this, the new courses which are coming up. Click on CAIIB June 25. Say this, CAIIB Mahapack 2.0. Selection Pro batch. You can join any of these. This Mahapack is the best tool. In Mahapack, you are getting multiple batches, 15 plus batches per subject, and you are getting double validity. Means just check the validity. So 15 plus batches per subject you get, plus discount offer. Look at the discount offer. Click on buy now. Put the code Y432. Y432. Click on enter. Look at this. 77% discount you are getting plus 1% extra through the app. So 78%. So join this ASAP. Because 15 plus batches, it means that many times revision you will be having. It's a great offer. And join it ASAP. Join it immediately.